How are you feeling out there so far?
Comfortable, a lot more comfortable than the spring, even though like I told myself I was comfortable then. It's just being around the offense, learning it with Jordan, like learning behind him, and just Coach Longo really taking me step by step with what I need to do.
How does this comfort? I'm sorry, go ahead.
What have you been doing since spring?
Honestly, just lifting, running, meetings, throwing every day, except for like Sundays and Saturdays. But that's been my schedule throughout this whole time I've been here.
How does this comfort show itself, Matt? Are you reacting less, or reacting more, thinking less? Are you quicker?
I think it's less thinking and more, what's that word? Just doing it, just going with it, like not even thinking, just reacting. Yeah. I think the more, the less thinking I do, the faster it'll be, and that's exactly what Longo wants. And as soon as I can get to that point to where I just react, I think that's when I'll be there.
Coach Longo talks about chasing space. We hear those words a lot from him. What does that mean?
Exactly how it sounds.
Yeah.
Like you see open space, that's where the receiver's going to go. If the receiver has a post up the top and that safety's way too deep, he's going to cut under it where there's green grass, and he's open.
Is it uncommon for receivers to have that kind of freedom in an offense?
Yeah, but I mean, it's becoming more common in this new era of football.
You're obviously one play away from possibly having to go into the game. How much of the offense do you feel like you could run at this point?
The whole thing. It's just like if you were to put me up on a board, I know it like the back of my hand. It's just repetition and going through it every day, and really just that's another thing of writing it, knowing it, and it's another thing going through the progression, actually doing it with defenders and the line in your face. So I think that's where I am right now, and that's where I need to get better at.
What has been the most difficult part of learning the offense?
Going out there and doing it, because you gotta just have a feel for what the receiver is doing. Like he was out saying, like Longo says, to chase grass. We gotta be better at finding that open area, and the receiver knowing, like thinking like us and chasing that open grass, so we can be on the same page.
I assume you probably haven't been a backup quarterback in a long time. The mindset of being the backup quarterback, is that something you've thought about, how you're going to kind of prepare yourself on game weeks and stuff?
I mean, it makes me go harder for sure. I mean, it makes me push myself more than being a starter, but I mean, it's not something I think about. It's just I'm going to give it my best no matter what.
You said back in the spring when you first got to Oxford, a little bit of culture shock for you coming from California. You've been here 8 months now. How have you acclimated to Mississippi?
It's my home now. I mean, it seems like I haven't been home in California forever. I love it. I'm comfortable, and no complaining on my part.
Cool.
Thank you.